Alright, all. It's time. Let's get started. There we go. Alright. We'll be continuing until then today. Sorry to be a little bit... Excuse me. Sorry to be a little bit late, but I really had to eat dinner, and dinner arrived around stream time. So, instead of starting stream on time and then having you guys watch me eat for like 20 minutes, I thought I would just start a little bit later and then we would just get started now. So here we are. I'm surprised the checkpoint is this far back though. This checkpoint is really far back. So I guess we'll just kind of retread what we did on Monday a little bit. I could have used a little help back there. You carried all of that, Mark? For me? Aw, you forced me to. Oh, you're such a gentleman. Not a lot of gentlemen these days, you know. What's even all this for? I thought we were just gonna buy art supplies. Like, do you really need all these hangers? Duh. Where else am I gonna hang the new clothes I just bought? Why do you even have new clothes? Have you been wearing the same outfit every day? That's right. Don't tell anyone. But I'm a recovering 90s cartoon character. And seriously, what do you need all this bleach for? For cleaning up the blood. Let's just get this over with. What's taking you so long to open that door? You're nagging? It's so hot lately, man. Welcome to our humble abode. Our new humble abode. So that's why. We just moved in a few days ago. Still needs work, I know. Is no one else home? My parents are sleeping, so you better keep it down. And your siblings? Well, I wish I had one. It's a hassle-free life, I'd say. No trouble, no drama, no petty arguing. Did I ask for your opinion? I'm gonna get changed. Stay right here and don't touch anything. Do touch everything. Got it. You know, after a school day, like, I'll shower and change clothes, but if there's no showering involved, I'm gonna stay in the same clothes, you know? Carries into adulthood. This was really interesting the first time we saw it. Very strange how it didn't balance. Oops, center of mass isn't working today. God needs to fix that ASAP. I'm sorry, the food's still settling, so I might be clearing my throat a little bit. I still think it's so weird that the best friend looks just like Mark. So strange. Of course, good old pirated films. Let's see what they've got. Intergalactic. Astronaut Connor sets off in space to find a new home when Earth becomes uninhabitable. But what he finds instead is love. Normal activity. A couple moves into a new suburban home, setting up cameras to monitor what happens in the house. They have a lovely time. Stop, drop, and roll 12. The fact that our franchise has 11 sequels is truly astounding. Boom Boom Pack 14. The final amazing POW. Starring 69 local artists all mashed up into one star-studded film. That's it. Don't even ask about the plot. He's dating the nerd. Huh. I was expecting something juicier. It's strange how Mark seems to remember some things, but not fully. Wait. That boy. He looks familiar. He looks just like you, Mark. What are you looking at? Nothing. I mean, is that you as a kid? So? She's cute. Now she's not. Ha. Who's that boy? Might that be your secret bro? Nope. I'm the only child. Look, don't go snooping around here. We're strangers after we're done with this. You got that, mister? That's a relief. anyway, we're painting here, right? Obviously. Where would you want to work? The kitchen? I detest your sarcasm. Let's just start, shall we? Don't even think of getting any paint on my furniture. Floor's fine then? Haha. Go ahead. You start. That's inefficient, don't you think? How about we just paint together? I want to see your potential. Heck, you might even inspire me. All I'm hearing is, I want to boss you around, coated in sugar. Haha, no really. Let's see what you've got. Prepare to be amazed. This is a master at work. Sorry, I'm muting my mic when I do the really loud clearing my throat. What are you doing? Painting? In black? What's wrong with that? I don't know, just... Does world hunger really scream colorful to you? I guess not. Oh, welcome into... Shub? Hello, why are you alone? Oh, Mochi's here? I'm not. Kind of. I don't know. Mochi's here, but welcome in. Welcome into Shub. Good to see you over on YouTube. How are you? How is life? Also, hi here, I'm Taku. Got him. Also streaming in Twitch too, sorry. No worries. No worries at all. Yes, it's Twitch and YouTube. Twitch and YouTube. Primarily Twitch. YouTube is more for VOD keeping. So, but yeah, don't worry. I'll read your chats out. But we are streaming until then today. I'm going to try to see how far I can get. How was your day, Taku? Asks Mochi on Twitch. It's okay. The thing that bothers me the most is that yesterday I had some of those spicy Korean chips that look like chicken legs. I don't remember what they're called. Anyways, but ever since I ate those, I have kind of bad like cold sensitivity with my teeth. My enamel's not very good, and my like front right tooth has been like pulsing like all last night going into this morning. It stopped for during like the afternoon today, and now it's back. So it's kind of irritating the hell out of me. But aside from that, things are pretty good. And it's hot, but that, you know, that's a separate problem. But Shub says, life, huh? Just surviving and trying to be better. So true. All we can ask for. All we can ask is to be better than yesterday. Unfortunately, the tooth problem's outside of my control. I do have a dentist appointment next week, but aside from that, I can't really get better at the tooth problem. Unless I schedule like an emergency appointment with the dentist. Maybe I can do that actually. Now that I think harder on it, maybe I could. Now I'll call the dentist tomorrow morning. Anyways. But glad to hear you're trying to be better, Shub. Glad to hear you're trying to be better. And glad you're surviving. At the very least. How was your day, Mochi? And how was your day, Shub? How was your day? I guess not. But what are you painting? It looks like nonsense. Hey, watch your words. Oh, also, I'm going to be clearing my throat over and over again. If I do it really loud, I'll try to mute my mic, but I just finished eating, so there's like sauce or something in my throat, so I keep clearing my throat. So if you're wondering why I keep making that noise, it's because I just ate. This is avant-garde at its peak. And if you know our teacher well, she gets off on weird art. Exploiting her pretentious taste with pretentiousness. I see. And Shub says everything will be fine. In the grand scheme of things, yes. For my tooth, a root canal. No, I'm too young for... Am I too young for... What? People in there, like... You normally get People normally get root canals when they're like mid-40s or 50s, right? It's not a thing that younger people do. I don't know. I've never had a cavity in like the front of my front tooth. So the idea that it hurts now is kind of strange. But I believe everything will be fine. If anything, it's just a trip to the emergency room. The thing that'll hurt most is my wallet, probably. I see. I had that epiphany while I was running my ass off in the halls. I never thought to ask, why were you running in the first place? Funny story, actually. I took time making a painting, but I got the theme all wrong. I made a poster for Mother Earth. What? How do you mess up that bad? No idea. I just remembered it wrong. That's been happening a lot lately. Must be your habit of crashing into people causing brain failure. Hey, that was a new experience for me too. Really? There was nothing familiar about it? All the time. Do you think I just barrel into people for fun? I mean, maybe. I really do wonder how long this game is. I don't get it. Ah, yes. A beautiful representation of loss and devastation caused by world hunger. I can already see Floris's eyes sparkling. Hold on. I don't get it. Why do you live like this? Why? Shut up. I need to concentrate. I'm channeling my inner Rothko. I mean, are there even any upsides? Ask our classmate Kyle. He crams way more than I do. Shub says, my grandma used to say, time never stops for anyone, so this bad time will also pass. You just need to smile. Ah, very wholesome, grandma. Very wholesome. But yes, so true. Wonderful words of wisdom from Grandma Shub. Wonderful words of wisdom. But, yeah, thanks for sharing that with us. That's a very nice motto. A very nice motto. What was it my mom says? Not to let someone else's mood impact you, or so. I guess that's a little different, but so true, Shub. So true. Thank you for sharing. You are so right. I agree. Shub also says, it's me, quote, if life is very bad, then show the middle finger and smile widely. Very nice. Very nice attitude towards life, Shub. Yes. Sometimes life needs to be shown your favorite finger. I absolutely agree. But, no. I think it's important to enjoy life where you can. I agree. Like Mark here, for example. I was gonna say, Mark's not a great example. Let's examine Luis. Luis isn't a great example either. But you understand. He crams way more than I do. He's the true expert. You know what? I suggest that could definitely use more effort. I suggest not spending my precious effort on this. Could also use more color. You know what I mean? The color of hunger is black. Sure. But you can put some hope in there, right? I could, but why would I? I mean, are you seriously okay with this? Settling for this Rothko ripoff? Look, all I need to do is get the job done, with the least possible effort. But do you even find enjoyment in it? Of course I do. I smile widely at class assignments. I enjoy passing art class. Luis, that's mine. Hey. Watch. I'll show you how it's done. Oh, great. Someone's doing the dirty work for me. Thank you so much. Hey, look at me. Fine, fine. We can still turn this pitiful artwork into a lively one. Just you wait and see. A dash of green. A splash of red. A drop of blue. Do you see it? It's coming together now. Whoa. It's much better now, right? I don't like saying this to your face, but it is. You see, Mark, I just enjoy the things I do. And whenever I feel that enjoyment, everything else naturally shines. Luis, you just have to find that spark. Huh, you knew all along. Mark always looks like he's gonna tell the dumbest joke. Getting there. Are you done? Just a little bit more. Hey, that's enough. You've already helped. And done. Very cute. So, what do you think? Why the long face now? Don't get me wrong. It's nice and all, but I wanted to show loss. Loss? World hunger? I don't get the connection. I don't know. I don't really see things in this positive light, I guess. But I mean, isn't a little hope nice? Hey, that's mine. Plus, my work shouldn't look that good. Florist knows that. Then just switch it up. She won't catch it. I'm trying to get Luis to kind of acknowledge Jake. Her best friend, Jake. To see if I can get it early, but I don't... Anyways, she won't catch it. Even if I do, it doesn't feel like it's mine. Sprinkle your personal finesse then on it. Add your own touch. That's not gonna work. Wait a minute. I know what it's missing. It's not missing anything. I'll make the hearts larger. Maybe even cuter. Go ahead. It's yours after all. To be clear, this is yours and that is mine. Just give me a moment to perfect this. Better now. Look. Awesome. It deserves to be yours. No, you deserve this. Hold on. I'll give it more hearts. Dude, my tooth hurts so bad. Oh, my tooth hurts. What about the... Poor Luis. You're right. This is mine. Don't mention it. It really is a good painting. Thanks. I wonder, what's living here like? You're about to find out, Luis. Brace yourself. Everything's unique here at Liamson. We've got Ferris wheels and cemetery DJs for All Souls' Day. Quite a culture shocker. I wish that were the case, but I was asking nicely. I'm serious, actually. Sure, but that's not really what I meant. Same old, same old. You're still at the dreary heart of the capital. Shub says, do you want potato chips? If so, say ah. 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 I do, actually. Just push it through the screen. Thanks. I'm well nourished now, thank you. Crunch crunch, or whatever the potato chip sound makes. If you have tooth number, I'll take that too. If you have some. But what kind of chips are you eating, Shep? What kind of chips are you eating? Places a chip in your mouth. Oh, thank you. Oh. That's the sound of me either eating the chips or choking. One or the other. Hopefully it's eating. But thank you. Thank you for placing the chip in my mouth. Thank you, thank you. Potato spicy chips. Ooh. Delicious. Delicious. That's the exact category of chip that caused my toothache yesterday. I need to avoid... You know, it's funny. I thought maybe, like, I don't know, like the acidity of the spicy chips might be what caused my toothache. And then I proceeded to eat spicy food today, so I have no self-control. On top of that, I'm drinking a soda, so I really don't have any self-control. So, anywho, but I hope you enjoy your chip shub. Hope you enjoy your chips. Do you have any siblings? Nope. We're both only children. And you think it's hassle-free? I thought you didn't want my opinion. Damn, Mark. And your parents? What do they do for a living? Come on. What do they do? Tell me. They work abroad, that's all. Besides, aren't we strangers after this? So true, Mark. Just tell her off. Uh-huh. I'll forget about it. Yeah, get out of here, Luis. Get out of here. And nice. Thank you, Shub. Thank you, thank you. I try. What can I say? Rothko, look at this. You must be so proud of me right now. So they're both overseas. Well, what do they do? Oh boy, would you look at that. The sun's setting. Guess I should be going now. Is your dad like an engineer or something? He repairs sentient fridges, yes. Hey, where's the bathroom? A rogue fridge tore it apart yesterday. Hard luck. Try not getting sucked in, snub. Okay, this scene is where we left off on Monday. And then I really had to take a piss. So I ended the stream. But now we're caught up to where we were at the end of Monday. I feel like if I went into the bathroom, it would probably just have me go into the piano room anyways, so we'll just go into the piano room. I know I'm not supposed to be here. What's this? Kreisler, Beethoven, Piano Sonata, number 14. I'm not even gonna read that one out loud. Anyways, cover that. I can't believe it. Very cute. That doesn't look like Mark, or not Mark, Jake. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Damn. R.I.P. Jake, I guess? The young virtuoso 10, first place. Excellent. Wow, those trophies are hers. Alright, Luis, I'm gonna play your piano. She's a pianist? Oh boy. A child prodigy, even. Check out these skills, Luis. Check it out. You wouldn't think to... Oh, dude, that was so loud it scared me. What the hell? I didn't know you could play. Is this some sick prank? How do you know that piece? What? Well, never mind. Get out of my house. Now. Damn. But I'm not done painting. Honey? Why'd you stop? We heard you playing it. Oh, this is different. That's weird. We heard you playing and... Oh. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Dude. Her dad is jacked. Look at this guy. This dude's muscles are like thighs. That's crazy. Mr. and Mrs. Laksamana. I'm sorry. What happened, young man? I saw a piano, so I played a little. I didn't mean to. It's getting late. Why don't you stay for dinner so we can talk? Thank you, but I don't want to intrude anymore. We were just supposed to work on our posters and nonsense. We'd like to get to know our daughter's first friend here. We insist. Yep, I got the hiccups. I got the hiccups now. Excuse me. Shubs. What? Shub says, nice, I finished my breakfast now. I could see your stream without any problem. Nice. I got the hiccups. So, that's gonna be a bit... Actually, Shub, since you're here, Shub, I'm gonna teach you a trick, okay? Never mind. I fixed my own hiccup somehow. Never mind. Okay, whatever. This is embarrassing. Please drink water. I don't know. All I have is Sprite. I'm gonna teach you a trick. Okay. Here's a trick. The trick is, if you think, when you have the hiccups, you're supposed to think to yourself that you are not a fish. Okay? Now, I know how crazy that sounds, but listen. You have to think about it really hard. Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Close your eyes. Remember that you are a human being. Remind your mind that you are a human being. And the hiccups will eventually disappear. Okay? You gotta think really hard about it. I know how dumb that sounds, but listen. You think really hard about it, the hiccups will disappear. Ready? Watch, I'm gonna do it. That was really loud. I'm gonna do it. Ready? Watch. Ready? And the hiccups are gone. See? It really is that simple. So, anyways. I didn't make that up. I swear I didn't make that up. Anyways. But yeah, the hiccups are gone. But I'm glad you finished the breakfast. I'm glad you could see the stream without any problem. Very nice. Also, interesting that you're eating breakfast. I just had my dinner. So, very nice. I hope you have a wonderful day ahead of you. But yeah, I got the hiccups. I don't know what caused the hiccups. But Shub says, can I say something? It will take a lot of time and a lot of mental power, but if you drink water and stay silent for 10 seconds, it will also work, and it's easy too. What? Really? Oh. Well. That's simple. And it's your lunchtime. Nice. Very nice. Are you ready for lunch? Now that it's lunchtime. I know you just ate, but are you ready for lunch? Lunch is all I look forward to at work. Not working, obviously. But what are you having for lunch, Shell? Have some more rice, young man. You're a growing boy. What's your name, son? Thank you, ma'am. I'm Mark, a student from Liz, too. How do you know our Nicole? Are you classmates? We literally ran into each other. Let's just say we ran into each other. Technically not untrue. I see. If you don't mind, Mark, how do you know the piece you played earlier? Well, My mom used to play it, I think. Your mom? Would we know your mom? Not likely, sir. It's complicated. She's mostly self-taught, I suppose. She learned a lot from watching and listening to others. But, yep, I will have rice. Nice. Rice is a staple of every meal. Every meal ever. But very nice. Hope you enjoy your rice. She learned a lot from watching and listening to others. I can only guess she heard this from someone else. Does she go to a lot of recitals or competitions, dear? Yeah, she did. So that's how it is. Your mother probably heard Nicole playing that once. You see, she wrote that piece. No, really? I can't believe it. It's so beautiful. She wrote it herself? That's our daughter for you. It sure is some coincidence. Maybe it's destiny. I don't know about that. Your mom learned it by ear. And she taught you. Not exactly. Mom taught me a little bit, but I'm still learning. I've been trying to remember how it sounded. How touching. You must have really been moved by the piece. Well, let's see. Just got a torture drink from my mom. What? A bitter gourd juice. Nice. Very nice. I've seen, like, bitter melon before, but I've never heard of a bitter gourd. But nice. Torture drink. Have you tried it before? Chub? Is it good? You must have been moved by the piece. Yeah. It really struck a chord with my mom, too. Struck a chord. It's harder now that she's away. Playing the piano was harder, I mean. Away? Oh, abroad, I mean. I see. Maybe our Nicole can help you. And yep, several times. Chub's mom is like, here, I know you don't like this. I got it for you. I know you don't like this drink, but I got it for you. Again. It'll be funnier than the last time. If I was a parent, I'd probably do the same thing. I'd be like, here, I know you don't like this, but it's funny. That'd be lovely. Maybe she'll rekindle her love for it. That would be awesome. But I doubt Nicole would agree. Now. Don't you worry about Nicole. I'm sure she was just shocked. Yeah, but why was she mad? Listen, Mark. Nicole's been through a lot. And she's also dealing with moving into a new life. Mark, the truth is that we had to move here, because our hometown was hit by the ruling. No, I'm so sorry to hear that. That must have been... yeah. Don't worry yourself, boy. We're doing a lot better now. But Nicole wants to leave that all in the past. So we'd like to ask you to keep it between us, okay? Yeah, of course. Thank you, Mark. Now please have some of my dessert. If you refuse, you'll be hurting my feelings. I will eat it and puke on the table, because I had too much to eat. But thank you for the offer. But Shub says, bitter gourd is the most bitter and healthy vegetable. I imagine how bitter its juice will be. And I'm pretty sure the new guys can't even drink a sip of it. Nice. Nice. Well, as long as it's healthy. I thought it was just torture for no reason. But I'm glad it's healthy, Shub. Nice. I'll have to see if I can find it. Bitter gourd. I probably can't drink. Well, it depends how bitter. For the most part, I'm not a super picky eater these days. As long as it's not like anything to do with like eating animal intestine or like really young animals. Those kind of things, I'm like, no thanks. But other than that, I pretty much eat everything. And insects. I draw the line at insects as well. But aside from that, I'll just eat it. It doesn't really matter. But bitter's good. Young animal, like I think of like balut is a good example. Like it's like chicken fetus, but it's like chicken fetus inside of an egg. It's not like a fully boiled egg. It's like got like a fetus in there, like a partially developed chicken, and you eat that. I draw the line at that. I'm not gonna eat that. Like, no judgment on people that do eat that. It's just I don't think I could stomach that. But where are you from? Excellent question. I will give a very vague answer and say that I am from the general area of Hawaii. And that's as much as you're getting. But yeah, I'm from the middle of the Pacific. So yeah. Where are you from, Shub? Where are you from that it's lunchtime currently? For me, it's dinner time. But I already ate. I had McDonald's. Ha. McDonald's is not good for me. And, yeah, but middle of the Pacific. Are you also middle of the Pacific? Shub? That's interesting. Well, this is the place. I can see why he chose it. Who chose it? Get high with God, not drugs. Or... what? Drug is... I wish I could zoom. Enemy? There's too many E's in there. It looks like ECNCMY. Economy, which doesn't... unless it's in a different language, I don't know. But Shub's from Asia. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know. I really wish that I could go to, like, Japan. I want to go to Japan so bad. I'm more of a food guy, though. I just love food. I love food, man. The lighting here is good, huh? Right? I figured it could be a great place for the film. Maybe it'll at least get some ideas going. Got anything in mind for us? Nothing concrete yet. These are just test shots anyway. So you mean I'm not actually your star? Let's flex your acting chops first. Fine. But once you see how good I am, I want an air-conditioned trailer with a GS4. Yeah. Cap, would you stop disturbing the plants? We're starting. But they're so shy and cute. They fold inwards when you touch them. They do not like you. Oh-ho! If it isn't Mr. Suave in the flesh. I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, what happened with the new girl? Did you sweep her off her feet? Sure did. Literally. And then what? I didn't hear from you all day yesterday. We had to remake our posters together. So we went to her house. Her house? Dang, you move fast. Yeah, and I think she wants to kill me. Wow, another girl hates you already. Got to be a record. You have to admit, it is kind of impressive. It was weird, though. I don't know. A lot of weird things happened. What kind of weird things? It's a long story. But Chubb says, so you are from Hawaii? Yes. That I am. That I am. I am a Hawaii boy, shall we say. It's a long story. I'll explain later. Suit yourself. Are you two ready to shoot? You better tell us everything. For now, I'm ready to be a star. Yeah. What are we doing today? Nothing crazy. I thought we could just wing it today, to get ideas flowing. I'll give you some directions, but you can do your thing. Sounds fun. You better get my good side. I want to get a shot of the sun coming in through the trees here. We can play with shadows, silhouettes. Alright. Mark. You're talking to a friend you haven't seen in a long time. Got it? Just do your thing. Ready? Action. Oh, good heavens, Catherine. Is that you, pray tell? Marcus, how absolutely lovely to see you. Our chance encounter must have been blessed by the gods. Indubitably. What a momentous occasion. Truly, we must celebrate with the dance of the ducks. Why, Catherine, you surely have the sickest of moves. My deepest gratitude, Marcus. I have spent many a day practicing. I admire your dedication. One. We're French now. Yeah, come on, keep it up. I'm begging you both to take this a little more seriously. Sorry, Director. I think we were quite professional, actually. Sure. Just try not to exaggerate any actions or anything. You need to be pretty subtle for the camera. I don't want... Haven't you... This doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I mean, as a guy who's used the camera, shouldn't you not point towards where the sun is? Because then it makes too much backlight? Anyways. But Shub says, it's fine, I don't care nationality, I just like to talk and make friends with people, except one country. Ah. I see. Understandable. Understandable. But, no. Making friends, through stream, around the world is very fun. It's very fun. And it's interesting to know how other people live, as well. But yeah. No worries, Shub. No worries. I'm a little... A part of me wants to know which country, but another part of me is like... What if it's crazy? Mochi says, I was doing homework. I missed how your day was. So... My tooth? It hurts. I had some of those, Korean chips. The ones that look like chicken legs. I had some of those, the spicy ones. And after I ate that, I think the acidity might have eroded something like on my tooth that was already well eroded. I've had like a light toothache last night, and it wasn't too bad this afternoon. I had it last night. I had it this morning. I had this afternoon, no toothache. But then, as the night went on, tonight, more toothache. So, I'm currently mid-toothache. Welcome into Appy, welcome in. I'm currently mid-toothache, but, I don't know how to fix this problem. I honestly might have to just call the dentist tomorrow and just see what can be done. Because I don't know what's wrong with my tooth. My guess is that it's probably, like... It would really suck if I had to get a root canal. Because it just started hurting. Like, I felt this kind of, like, tingly before, but not for, like, this long. It's happened for such a long time at this point. But how are you, Appy? And do you know how to solve a toothache? Because my very front right tooth hurts. And I don't know what to do about it. It just hurts. Or like, it's got like a tingling sensation, like an unpleasant tingle. It's like every 5 to 10 seconds or so, it's just like, and then it goes away. It's not like it's I don't know what the right word is. Persistent? It's not like, it's not a constant tingle, but it is very, no, consistent. That's probably the right word. But yeah, I need to go to the dentist. I should call him tomorrow, see what can be done. But Chubb says, do you want chocolate ice cream? I have 2 ice creams. Yes. Push it through the screen, Chubb. Thank you, Chubb. Chubb's on YouTube, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. Need to check that this chocolate is safe for net. Nice. And welcome into Domingo as well. Where did you find out this game? Excellent question. I don't know. I think it was just on... I think it was on sale on Steam, and I was like... overwhelmingly positive. On sale? Don't mind if I do. And then I picked it up. That's pretty much all the thought that went into it. As I understand, this is a very story-heavy game, so I just figured it would be best to just go in blind. If 95% of people like it, then I'll probably like it as well, so I just decided to get it. So that's all. There wasn't a lot of thought going into getting this game. It was on sale, it was rated well, so I got it. Yeah. But Chubb says, my friends always change my chocolate with a chocolate which has alcohol. Classic. Only one way to find out. Chubb's just like... Oh, and Appy says, I'm going to play some Mega Bonk, so hop in and out of chat. No worries. Hope you enjoy Mega Bonk. Hope you enjoy. Oh, also, I did finish playing the Dark Tide update last night. They kind of fixed Plasma Gunner. They still need to work on it, but at least now it's not, like, game-breaking anymore. So, it's not too bad. Anyways. So much for just doing your thing. We're not exactly professional actors. Mochi says, have you heard anything about Silent Hill F? It looks cool, but I saw some comments that said it was boring. I'm trying to not look too much into Silent Hill F. The reason being that too expensive right now, but also it's in like a weird spot for me where like it's one of those things that I would be interested in playing if it wasn't $70, 60, 70 bucks. And then on top of that, I would like to play it one day when it goes on sale, but then that means that I have to avoid spoilers, so I haven't really looked into it. I'm more so looking into stuff on the Steam sale currently that are on sale to play. After... Maybe not after. During? Until then, I'm not really sure how much longer we're going to be... I want to finish the game. I'm not sure how much longer we have until we finish until then. But since it is October, I do want to do at least one scary game for October. I did get a game called something like Nobody Lives Under the Lighthouse or something like that. It's supposed to be like a fairly short scary game, so I wanted to play that on the channel, but I want to finish until then before we get there. So far I've got... Oh, and I guess I could, I'm not saying I will, but I could potentially play the Resident Evil 4 DLC on the channel. I've already played 2, 3, and 4. I didn't play the DLC, the Separate Ways DLC. So that one, I might do that at some point. But we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling about playing that. Not anyways. But Chubb says, it's risky. Last time I ate one, and according to my friends, that I went to my crush and talked something, and later I woke up in her lap in the middle of class. I was asking sorry for 1 week for that. Oh my. Oh my, Chubb. Well, I don't know if I would trust my friends, Chubb. If they're changing out my food like that. Kinda sus, Chubb. Kinda sus, not gonna lie. Appy says Ada Wong. And DLC, I'm ready for scary season. So true. Not actually. I got Separate Ways. DLC. I got Nobody Lives Under the Lighthouse. And I've got Dead Island 2. But I've already played Resident Evil 4 and Dead Island 2 on the channel. And I don't plan to rerun those. Those are more for me. But the DLC... I guess the DLC for both games, for Resident Evil 4 and for Dead Island 2. I didn't play either DLC on the channel, so those things are things that I could potentially do. But 'tis the season, as they say. But Shub says, I don't drink alcohol, and neither do I. Neither do I. Alcohol seems like it sucks. I mean, you know, you do whatever you want, but people have the choice to do whatever they want, but alcohol is not really for me. On top of that, I really... Of all the feelings to get, nauseous, in my opinion, is the worst. I really hate being nauseous, and, you know, you drink too much, you get nauseous, so. But, anyway, and welcome into Lost from the Light, peak game, so true, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? And how do you like the game at Lost from Light and Domingo and Shub? Shub says, nah, I'm fine, because after that I made them wear anime-made outfits and made them walk on campus. Nice. Very nice. A proper punishment. A proper punishment, Shub. Speak for yourself. I was born for this world. We'll do our best, Rydell. Just don't blame us if this isn't Academy Awards material. Thank you. And please lose the accents. I am losing my mind. Everyone's a critic. Come on, places. Ready for take two? Born ready. 3, 2, 1, action. Kathy? Is that you? Mark, how long has it been? 2 years now. 2 years and 3 months. Whoa. I didn't expect you to count. Yeah, well, I thought I'd never see you again. Good, good. Could you show a little more emotion? I want to see how the light catches on your expressions. But Lost from Light says, I'm gonna stay tuned to watch you suffer. Alright. I hope you enjoy my suffering. Hope you enjoy. Welcome in. Thank you for lurking. Mochi says, I'm so bloated right now. Me too, kind of. Dude, I had 2 Big Macs for dinner. And fries. And I have my Sprite right here. Which I need to finish. I think I'm like halfway done. But Shub says, I'm sorry, I think I need to go. Work, senior, is calling me. Sorry, Taku-san. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Shub. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and lunch. Thank you for joining us tonight, Shub. Have a wonderful night and day. Bye-bye, Shub. Shub's on YouTube, by the way, in case of the confusion. Okay. I want to see how light catches on your expressions. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave you. But you did. You were gone. But I'm here now, aren't I? Are you really? Oh, that's a good twist. Kathy, play along. What do you mean? You can see me, can't you? You can hear me? I can, but you can't be here. Not anymore. Mark? I'll always be here for you. You know that, right? Stop lying. You can't be real. You aren't. I just want you here. I just want you here. Crazy how Mark can cry on command like that. And cut. Whoa, Mark. I might actually just cast you after that performance. But Shub says, wait, I think I'll keep this tab open in the background. Alrighty. I hope you enjoy your lurk, Shub. Thank you for tabbing. Thank you, thank you. The Big Mac deal is dealing. It is. It very well is. But thank you for tapping, show. Thank you, thank you. I might actually just cast you after that performance. Oh boy, I had to keep up. You almost got me crying, man. Mark? Are you okay? I have something I want to tell you guys. Okay? It's about Mom. Oh. Strange timeline twist? Every time I look at Kathy, I just think of Azure now. But peak of voice acting. Thank you. Thank you, Lost. What can I say? I'm very versatile. Mark, we had no idea. Yeah. I'm really sorry I didn't tell you guys. I didn't want to admit it. It makes me feel more... It makes it feel more real. Dude, it's okay. Really. I'm sorry this happened at all, man. Yeah, that sucks. Is that why you want to play the piano? Yeah. I see. I hope it works out, man. I really do. I don't know. I don't know if I like either of these answers. It's either it's not going to bring her back, or it just reminds me that she's gone. Just reminds me that she's gone. Sometimes it just reminds me she's gone. So what's the point, you know? But at least you can feel close to her, right? I guess so. Alright, come on. Mark, we're going to help you with the piano. You are? And Rydell, we're going to keep helping with this film. Right now? Life can be... poopy. Welcome into Crusader. Crusader says, Mochi Appy, hello beautiful people. Welcome in, Crusader. Crusader. Now... everyone on both platforms, I have a little lore to catch you up on. Crusader here has messaged a girl today. Crusader, has it gone well? Is the Riz successful? Or unsuccessful? How did that hello go? So you said your friend set you up? Your friend set you up with her? Set you up with her and you got her number? Or he gave you her number? Or what is the lore behind this meeting? Life can be poopy. All we can do is our best to make it less poopy, right? Right? We're here for you, Mark. Let's do this together, alright? Alright, alright. Alright, alright, alright. I'm in. Are you sure you still want me in the film, though? If you still want to be in it. Well, as much as I'd like to take credit for that performance, I wasn't really acting. Luckily for you, I can keep up. Yeah, Kat. You might just be a natural. Okay, guys. Let's try something else. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Action. Oh, don't mind my cursor. Oh, chapter 3. Well. Man, these are all new scenes now, huh? What's happening? We on for tomorrow. The place shouldn't be too busy. You know how to get there? Yep. Alright, thanks again for coming with me. Of course, man. I might even get a new profile photo out of it. I knew you had ulterior motives. Called it. I'm here now. Hi, here now. I'm Taku. Got him. Scene. That's rough. Speaking of messaging, so the girl I went on a date with this past weekend. We haven't really... So we went on the date on Saturday morning. We haven't really talked all day. Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. And now we're on Wednesday. So I messaged her today, and I asked if she wanted to do something with me this weekend. Another date, basically. Leaving it really, like, wide open for, like, what day she wants to pick. When, Friday night, Saturday all day, Sunday all day. And she says... She responded and said something like, hi. I'm hanging out with a friend on Saturday. Then it's like... Okay. Kind of unsure how to respond. Because I'm like, hey, but when... Are we gonna hang out on... different day? You want to hang out on a different day? So I asked her if Sunday worked fine. And she said depends what time. This was about... What time is it? It's about 2.5 hours ago by now. 3 hours ago. Roughly. I still didn't reply. But we'll get there. Anyways. I'll be there in a bit. No rush. I bet this will look great on camera. Nice. It really is a hidden gem. A hidden gem, you say, that does not bode well for this poor coffee shop in the middle of nowhere. Why is this a hidden gem? And what is that? A laser pointing to an open box. No, kid, that won't burn it. It's strange. Very strange indeed. Oh. Beautiful houses. Very lifelike. It really looks like real life. Truly. Absolutely. Yep. We are on a mountain. Pretty much. Lost says, I'm gonna switch to your Twitch. Thank you, Lost. Hope to see you on Twitch in a second. Oh boy. Luis is here. I should probably say hi. But Crusader says, this is true, this is true. So far, so good. The lore of this fateful meeting is that I have been out of my last relationship for over a year now. Terrible relationship I couldn't let go of, story for another time. And I was with my friend and his wife, watching after his nieces. He and I were talking about relationships and what we think are good parts of them. Bing bang boom, he mentioned a girl that his wife's sister knew, and I decided to make the jump and said I wouldn't mind meeting her. I've never seen her or talked to her, and my friend ended up being able to share my number to this girl and give me her number. I might be able to see her this Sunday for half an hour or so. That way we can get a vibe of each other. Nice. Is half an hour long enough? Is it like a schedule thing, or you guys are just only going to meet for half an hour? How long, this is a question for the class, but how long should a first date be? Because for me, a part of me is like 2 hours is good. Another part of me is like an hour is good. But there was one date I went on that was like 2 hours long. It went bad for like after 30 minutes. So I don't know. Maybe 30 minutes is a good amount of time. I feel like I'd get only my introductions done at the end of 30 minutes. But, oh, also, by the way, if you guys are, if the stream is lagging, my connection's dropping. So, it's not you, it's me. in case the stream starts lagging. I'm starting to... My connection's kind of wavering right now. But Crusader says it's the schedule thing. She already had plans for the evening. I think all dates should be an hour and a half to 2 hours. Ah, thank you, Crusader. Thank you, thank you. I agree. Very much. But no. I hope you guys have a fun time. Do you guys know if you have anything in common yet? Or what? What is it like to meet... What is it like to meet your friend's wife's sister's friend? Alright, maybe not even your friend's wife's sister's friend. More like your friend's wife's sister's somebody she knows. How does that happen? Let's talk to Luis. Hey, Luis. Oh, Mark. Fancy running into you here. May I join you for a bit? What for? I just want to chat. For a bit. Is that okay? See, this is what I don't understand. Heading outside, hanging out in a public spot, why don't you just take the coffee home? Sit in front of your TV or something. So, what are you working on? Research. About what? I'm rather busy at the moment. Oh, sorry. I'm also sorry about the report. Again. Is that all? Crusader says, I understand that it is very much a stretch for knowing each other. So far, only 3 texts in total have been sent. We are both night owls, so good news, I guess. Nice. Nice. Is she showing interest in the text? Well, probably, right? I mean, if she wasn't interested, she wouldn't text, right? I don't know. Howard, have you gleaned anything of her personality from these 3 texts? Or less? And I'm also sorry about the commotion yesterday. And things in general. I'm sorry in general. I'm your class president, Mark. I'm sure I don't have to remind you that your actions are representative of our class. I understand. It feels like I've given you too many chances already. This behavior cannot continue. Hey, Mark. There you are. Damn. We just got scoldings. With, Rydell, this is Luis. Luis Rydell. Nice to meet you. Good afternoon. So, what brings you here? Research. I see. Is it going well? It's going. That's great. The place is really nice, man. Yeah, it's almost, romantic. Huh? It's in the air. I'm just saying, you're probably gonna get great shots of this place. Yeah, I'm getting inspired already. I might take some test shots over there for a bit. You know, give you guys some time. Mark was just in the middle of another apology for his misconduct. Crusader says, it does sound like she's showing a lot of interest. That's why I feel like very good news. I'm also trying to make sure my texts do not sound dry. Ah. Excellent work. I applaud your thoughtfulness. I've been experiencing a lot of dry texts for years on dating apps. Thank you for your service to not drying out conversations. I applaud your effort. Thank you for your service. Mark was in the middle of another apology for his misconduct. Okay. I'll leave you guys to it then. Good luck, man. Anyway, I really am sorry, Luis. I don't mean to cause you any trouble. I've been selfish. Apologies only do so much. How did you make it up to the poor transfer student you terrorized? We worked something out with the principal. But Luis, about that, something strange happened. Yes, crashing into someone on their first day is quite strange. No, I mean, you remember what we talked about? With Polly? It happened again. Or something like it. I felt something. What was it? I saw something. It was a truck. And then when I first saw her, I mean, Nicole, it felt like, hold on. Start from the beginning. Sorry to suddenly dump all that on you. Imagine you're Luis. You're just like, I think this morning I'm gonna go get a coffee and doodle in my journal. She goes to get coffee in the morning, right? She sits down on a nice bench. The nice summer breeze flows through the air. All these wonderful flowers surround her. And then the guy she's upset with shows up, sits next to her, and just lore dumps until the sun's ready to set. All I wanted was a coffee. Instead, I got a 10-hour lore dump. Sorry to suddenly dump all that on you. It's a lot of information to process at once. But I thought you might be interested. These memories. What could they mean? You think it's something big? How is it connected? Connected to what? Ma'am? Are you just... Can I walk the... Nope. You gonna drink that? Can I... No? Alright. I guess we're just littering now. Pretty cool, Luis. Pretty cool. I wonder if the laser thing is her. Crusader said, bro, she texted back to me immediately, like 10 minutes ago. I've got to pull aside and start texting back. Yes! Crusader, this goes for every person here. If you are in the process of courting a significant other, stream is secondary. Go do that. If you're already married, stream comes first. Disregard your spouse. Stream is first. But if you're in the process of gaining a significant other, do that. If you're married, though, stay here. Marriage is temporary. Stream is forever. You understand. It's still happening. What the hell is that? A laser. Working fine? No, it's not the laser. It's the pattern. It shouldn't look like that. What? How would you know, Luis? Do you look at lasers all the time, or... So you have a strand of string on the laser. So here, it blocks the light in the middle. Looks good to me. No. It's supposed to look like this. What? So how'd you get this picture then? What the hell are you talking about? What is this? Bands of light. Spread across horizontally. That doesn't seem right to me. It does seem counterintuitive, I get that, but why is it like that anyway? Well, do you actually want me to explain? Maybe not. I'll just take your word for it. Now, do you see what's wrong? It's not the pattern you're expecting? It's not a pattern that should even be possible in the first place. I see. What's worse is that I've only observed this here. At home, school, elsewhere, the pattern is normal. So it only happens here? It's hard to say, but it's certainly the only place I know of. What the hell are you doing with your time? What are you doing with your time? Like, how does this happen? Do you just get like a funny feeling and you're just like, I bet that if I take this laser and I put the string in front of it and then I put it against the wall. Interesting how it looks like beads of light. I think I'll take this flashlight and the string I have attached to it, and I'm just going to take it around the city. And I'm just going to see if the band of light... Oh! The band of light changes above this pond, on this bridge, if I put it against this piece of paper. And then it'll change the... Like, how did we get to this point? How did we start? That's what I want to know. Anyways. It's certainly the only place I know of. I wonder. Why this place? I'm not sure. It's otherwise entirely normal as far as I know. pH levels are okay. Precipitation, standard. Do you get the sense that something bad is happening? I wonder if it's related to the water. Because you know how like the rain was speculated to be the problem before, but now like there's water under the bridge? I try not to jump to conclusions without evidence. So this isn't evidence? That isn't conclusive evidence. Right. Something just doesn't feel right lately. I agree. This all seems rather beyond our comprehension at the moment. Crusader says, LOL, not now, baby. My favorite indie streamer is online right now. I can't talk. Yes, this is exactly what I expect you to tell your spouse. This goes for everybody. If I'm streaming, and your wife is like, you know, like, pay attention to me, the response is to look her dead in the eyes, tell her, Taku streaming? Not now. And then leave her to whatever she was doing before. Go back to watching stream. Same thing with if you got a husband, you look your husband dead in the eye and you tell him, husband, Taku is streaming. Not now. And then go back to watching stream. I guarantee, works every time. I haven't tested this. Nobody's tested this. But I'm pretty sure it'll work. So just trust me. Trust me. Better yet, bring your significant other to watch stream. You know? Even better. Welcome into Kitsune. Kitsune, we're telling people the rules. If you have a significant other, if you're married, you are obligated to tell your spouse to leave you alone during stream times. Or you, as a bonus, you bring them with you. Either one. But on the other hand, if you're like trying to organize a date because you're not married, that's different. You organize that. That's important. But if you're already married, It's all good. But if you're not married, you should probably prioritize whatever you got going on. Anyways, Crusader says, "It feels like you don't love me anymore." Silence. The lion does not concern himself with his significant other. So true. Agreed. Agreed. But sure, I'll bring her along for Friday stream. Nice. Thank you, Crusader. I mean, Kitsune. Sorry. But thank you, Kitsune. Wait, did you get a girlfriend? Kitsune. Did you actually get a girlfriend? Did it work out? Or... Last I remember, there was like a will they, won't they kind of thing going on. But yes, welcome in, Kitsune. Good to see you as always. But yeah, if you got a significant other, bring them in. And if they don't have an account on YouTube or Twitch, make them one. They're in. Different girl. Ah. Even better. But is it official, Kitsune? Or not yet? Kitsune, I need like day-to-day life updates on your romantic pursuits. I live through you, man. I don't... My love life is in tatters, so... Or my love life is confusing, actually. I think I might have told you already, but there's a girl on a dating app that I've been like... I went on a date with this past Saturday, and like, when I was with her in person, it's kind of seemed like she was like, half interested, but when she messages, it seems like she's not interested, but at the same time, she like, is open to hanging out, which is kind of like, are you not... Anyways, but it's a long story. But Kitsune says, not official, but I'm seeing her Friday and Saturday. Oh, Kitsune. You do that. I was going to say bring her here, but yeah, no. You do that. I don't know. If I was on a date, and... I mean, it would be funny if you brought her on stream, but... if I was on a date, and the girl I'm seeing was like, hey, check out this streamer. We're gonna go chat in his chat for... We're gonna go chat in his chat for, like, 30 minutes. I'd be kind of weirded out. But, anyways. It's fine. But I hope it goes well for you, Kitsune. I'll be cheering you on. And welcome into Luden. Welcome in. Wow, Luden. What a surprise. Welcome in. Luden, I was just telling everybody about how if you're married, you are obligated to either neglect your spouse and watch stream, or you are obligated to bring your spouse to stream. But if you have a girlfriend/boyfriend and you are not married yet, then prioritize your significant other. But Kitsune says we'll be back after the date. Ah, very nice, very nice. Kitsune's got game. I don't. Alas. Or maybe. I don't know. But yeah. I might go on a date on Sunday if the stars align. Admittedly, I didn't message her back yet. And admittedly, I'm not sure what to say. But, yeah. Man, look at everybody just... Crusader's got a date. Kitsune's got a date. I maybe have a date. Luden is already in a relationship. I'm like 99% sure. You know? It's a good time all around. But Luden says we aren't married yet. But Preston encourages me to stream, but all I'm hearing is that Preston needs to get in here right now. Nah, I'm just kidding. But Crusader says, I wish us all well with our romantic pursuits. I do too. I do too. I am incredibly lonely, romantically speaking. In terms of friendship, no. But, no. I don't know why. I'll allow that. But no. I don't... how do I put this? I'm wholesome, guys. All I want is to go for a coffee and hold hands. I have sweaty hands, by the way. They're very sweaty. But anyways, yeah, you know. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. But Crusader says, no, Luden, I don't want to get blank. I just want to hold someone's hands. Oh! Crusader. Me and Crusader. We share... we share values. We share values. Anywho, but yeah, come on. Holding hands is like... That's the ultimate goal, you know? Hand holding. The most wholesome of all things. Anywho. Rather beyond our comprehension at the moment. Hey, we should be careful with this research thing, okay? I just hope it's nothing bad. Sorry. We? Yeah. I want to get to the bottom of this. 2. Well, I won't stop you. Good. Friends? I wouldn't say that. Associates? Sure. Great. Don't think this absolves you of your previous transgressions. Of course. I'll do my best to make it up to you. Hey, man. Sorry to interrupt this thing, but it's about time to head out, I think. Nah, dang. I didn't notice. Dude, it was morning a second ago. Of course you wouldn't. Hey, wait, Rydell? What do you know about this place? What do you mean? It's known for looking good on camera. I know that much. But what else do you know about it? What do you know anything about its history or origins? I hope you get to touch flesh. Touch flesh. Creepy AF, but honestly, that's the raw emotion I crave. That's not going to go over well. If I were to message her that on the dating app and be like, I wish to touch your flesh, I think I'd be banned from the dating app. So I don't think that's going to go well. But, you know, I can empathize with the intended meaning. Luden says, I'm kidding, but I really do hope you all get to hold hands. It's an adorable goal. Thank you, Luden. Thank you. I try. Or at the very least, I was gonna say go for a hug, but I don't think that's gonna work. I'm not very romantic, you see. Or good at making moves, shall we say. A non-platonic hug, I don't know if I can make that work. I just feel really bad because I feel like at the end of the Saturday date, I feel like there was a split second where I caught body language for her just kind of like pausing, like she wanted to go in for a hug. And I didn't do anything with it. So maybe I should correct that this time. But I don't even know if she's into me, so I don't even know if I should. You know? But I guess if she meets me for a date, then I guess... whatever. I'll analyze that later. But a hug is a good embrace too. So true. So true. And just don't linger too long or inhale their smell, you know? We're gonna go in for a hug and she's just gonna hear... in her ear. Just a quick, like... Yeah. That would be pretty bad. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, Anyways, moving on. What do you know anything about its history or origins? Did you just smell me? No. No. Maybe? Wi-Fi went out. Says lost. Wi-Fi no. I mean, lost no. Lost no, the Wi-Fi. Sorry, brain short-circuiting. But welcome back, Lost. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful time away from the internet for 2 seconds. Alas, back to internet. Well, welcome back. Welcome back, Lost. This modest cafe, I know it's run by a couple. They just wanted a peaceful place near the outskirts of the city. Like a getaway? That's one word for it. But it became more like a refuge. A refuge. Since it's out here, a lot of ruling victims, they try to take this route into the city for evacuation. That is quite the journey. The main roads were destroyed, and the couple, they helped as much as they can, offered food, water, and a place to nap, right at this cafe. That's really kind of them. So that's how this place became popular. People came to help out. That's right. It's a lot less busy now and fancier, since they've started to open the main roads. That's a good thing, right? The victims are safer? I don't know if safer is the right word for it. Listen, we really have to go. Going to the fair? Yep. Did Mark mention it? Oh, no, I just assumed. You want to come with us? Me? Yeah, it should be fun. The fair is a classic. Thank you, but I'd rather continue my research tonight. I admire the dedication. Mark, I'm forming a hypothesis. You'll hear from me soon. Wow. Looking forward to it, Luis. Good luck. Aren't you gonna at least, you know... What? Never mind. Kath is waiting. I know. What, give her a hug? Like the hug I didn't give my date for the first date? Because I didn't really think hard enough about it. Sorry if it's a bit loud all of a sudden. Let's see. There's no way for me to respond to this without looking like the bad guy, is there? I think you could have some romantical response, but I'm not that suave yet. Yet. There's still time. Ludin will be like, smelling Preston. Preston will be like, did you just smell me? And Ludin will be like, yes. And you smell very good. That'll probably work. I'm telling you, man. I didn't know she'd be there. Ho-ho! Here come the airheads. Cat! You'll never believe what Mark just did. Do tell. Hey. Sorry, is it really loud? I feel like it's gotten like 10 times louder. Let me know if it's too loud. You know how he said he'd come with me on my location scout? Well, here I was, thinking he offered out of the goodness of his heart, which I did. But what did I find? Him and Louise. Louise. I didn't know she was going to be there. You were talking for an awfully long time. It was for her research. We were just talking about her research. Researching what, huh? I can't believe you. First the new girl, and now this? Mark, what is the meaning of this? Joke all you want. It was a coincidence and you know it. Luis is even angrier at me than before. To be fair, you have been getting in trouble a lot. Not on purpose. Uh-huh. I'm surprised you're down here with us when you can be on another date. Come on. We're gonna miss the fair. Hold on. We can't proceed without appropriate headgear. Ah, the cat ears again. Yes. Yeah. I don't know about this cat. Jackie might see me in this. Stop. And that's not how I talk. Alright. Cat headband every year's a classic after all. As long as I get a cool animal, which all animals are cool. Come on. We're leaving. Right now. We're walking straight up. Right? No. Ludin says, yes, you smell like a flower. Desert flower. Pats Preston's hair. You smell good, Preston. Pat, pat. S tier Riz. Preston, you smell good. Excuse me. You guys are from LIS, right? Do you know Ryan Soriano? Oh yeah, a leopard. The one who really wants to be the MVP this year? Yes. Have you seen him around? We haven't seen him here. No, I don't think so. And we're not really close or even classmates, so... Yeah, I'm okay. If you see him, tell him my shift ended hours ago. I want to go home, man. Sure. Will do. Damn, honestly, I would have just left. I'm sure he's just slacking off. I didn't even know he works here. We should have played free ball. But welcome into Ken Lagging-otum. Is Ken okay? Are you lost from light? At Ken? Is this you? Welcome in. Ken is over on YouTube, but has made their way here. Yep, welcome in. Welcome in. We're glad to have you with the crew. Welcome in. How are you? Are you feeling? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Welcome in. Glad to have you with us. I hope your Wi-Fi has fixed itself. Maybe. What a Chad. So true. I absolutely agree. Welcome in, Ken. Welcome into Preston. Deep with. Preston. Welcome in. See, I was just saying. Sorry if it's suddenly quiet. I was just saying how people need to bring in their significant others into stream. And now you're here. Welcome in. Welcome in, Preston. Has Ludin smelled you yet? By chance? Nope. Let's do this one together. Alright. Keep watch, guys. I don't know which one it is. Oh, and thank you so much for the follow, Ken. Thank you, thank you. I hope the sound played. I know the notification played this time. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Just reset my password. I forgot. No worries. No worries at all. Glad you remembered your password, ultimately. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Let's do this one together. Gross. Okay. We got this. Still got it. No, I wasn't even paying attention. My brain is so fried. I think I know which one it is, though. Alright, team. Huddle up. I have no idea where it went. That was crazy fast. We can't give up. Got any good guesses? Wait. Look over here. What? I don't see anything. Oh, wow, the light. See, I was actually going to guess the right one. You're a genius, Ryan. Preston said she dragged me up. She dragged me by the chains up the stairs from what I think is a basement. She's taken me out from my prison. Oh my. But welcome in, Preston. I'm glad you've gotten the chance to see the light of day after you've been temporarily freed by Ludin. Welcome in. How are you, Preston? How's your day? And have you played Until Then before? You're a genius, rival. The wall. I can see it. And now the light's gone. The light's gone. Excuse me? We're totally at a loss here, man. I have absolutely no idea where it is. That's right. No cheating happened. Mark, you do the honors. It would be so funny to pick wrong. Totally a wild guess here, guys. But I think it's in the right cup. You don't sound so sure there. My goodness, this is so tense. Hearts racing. Congratulations! Hell yeah! We can exploit this. One try only. That's not fair. Ooh. Here's your prize. Cheaters. Don't come back here, please. Yet another ban. Alright. Daylight is great, but sadly not. I like the art though. Ah! I hope you enjoy until then. It's supposed to be overwhelmingly positive on Steam, like a 95% positive. And it's been pretty fun so far. A good time. Very wholesome time. Look, Rydell. It's that same woman who banned you here. Oh, you're right. Think she recognizes me? She'll recognize that aim. Come on, time for a reminder. Mm-hmm. Dang. Now that is a classic. Classic gun. Classic back. 3 out of 4, baby. Not bad, not bad. And that was just warm-up. Bet I can do better. Oh, a challenger. This should be a piece of cake. I don't remember how I did this the other time. Let's go! Oh. What? Is it really that easy? Oh. What? Whoa. Yeah, how the hell are we doing this so well? Well, there you have it. I could have sworn it shook last time. Luden says, I'm sorry, but are all your dates on the same day? No. Crusaders is on Sunday, I believe. Mine could potentially be on Sunday. Mine's not official yet. Kitsune is Friday and or Saturday. I'm not sure yet. But Shub is back from work. Welcome back to Shub over on YouTube. Thank you for joining us again. Welcome back. Glad to have you back. How was work, Shub? How was work? A new champion rises from the ashes of defeat. That was a fluke. Face it, man. You've lost your edge. Cap, avenge me. Well, the last time I threw a dart, I nearly injured someone's eye. Good point. Pun intended. Hey, do I recognize you from somewhere? No. He just has one of those faces. Well, time to go. You've never seen Rydell before. He's just a guy, man. Remember, boys, gotta get it completely in the box. Get it started, Rydell. I still don't understand how this game works. I mean, I understand that, like, the bar at the bottom is meant to be your accuracy, but I don't know. Is it points? 6, 7, 8, whatever? I accidentally said 6, 7. Whatever. We're moving on. Unintentional 6, 7. Unintentional brain rot. But Crusader says, wait, I might be. Happy to see all these new faces. So am I. So am I. Thank you for joining us, Ken. And Shub. Thank you so much. And Domingo, if Domingo's still out there somewhere. But Shub says, joining stream, hehe, I never left. I just muted your stream and opened VS Code and started the work. And work is okay. Nice. What are you, making in VS Code? A fellow code writer, eh? I haven't wrote code for a while. But used to be able to. But Mochi says, sorry I left for a bit again. You have another date, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. I'm scheduling for Sunday, and she says depends what time. And I haven't given her an answer yet, so I'm just kind of letting that one sit. I haven't responded yet. But Shub is making a nap. Nice, nice! Excellent. Is it? No, this goes not too bad. Nice choice. Nice choice. But Mochi says, do you like her? I don't know yet. Like, I don't know enough about her to make the decision if I do or do not, or to really have an opinion. Right now, my only opinion is, like, I'm still open to getting to know her. But I guess what's tough for me is that, like, I want to get to know her, but I want her to want to get to know me as well, and I kind of don't really get the vibe that she wants to get to know me, aside from her still being open to hanging out with me. It's very, like, odd. I don't really know what to make. I feel like I'm getting, like, mixed signals. I don't really know what to think. Maybe her communication style is just very different from mine. I don't know. But Preston says, I came for the game, stayed for Taku's love life. Ah, yes, it's only recently moving anywhere lately. So, that's the game I came for. Taku is a trophy husbando. Thank you, Crusader. But Chubb says, it's after a national level hackathon. And do you want my chocolate? It will help you talk to her. Alcohol chocolate. Risks upon you. I'll take it. Shove it through the screen. Thank you. Thank you, Shove. Sorry. The music's kind of loud. Sorry if it's a little loud for you guys, but it, like, it's tough because she's nice, but I don't really get the vibe that she's interested in me, but maybe? Okay, so, but Ludin says, is she cute, short, tall? She's cute and short. So she's about, like the top of her head is, like, to my shoulder. She's, like, kind of short. But yeah, she's cute. On the shorter side, but cute. And maybe she's bad at communicating her feelings. I don't know. I don't know if she is or is not. I don't know if she is communicating something or if she's, like, bad at communicating. So, alcoholic chocolate would be my downfall. So true. Me as well. He speaks the truth. Remember, the hints are cryptic. You will be fooled. They go right over your head. Getting some look. Okay, so to catch you guys up, okay, for people that weren't here for that stream, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit just so we can have a chat about stuff. That's probably a better volume for you guys. So, okay. Before I get started talking about her, I want to emphasize that the issue isn't with her necessarily. It's more the problem isn't her. I think that the problem is that there's, like, a miscommunication going on, or, like, a difference in conversation style maybe. But it makes it really hard to read whether or not she's interested in me. So we had matched last last Thursday night, right? And she sent me a GIF saying hello. Which makes me think, okay, so surely she's wants to talk because she was the first one to message, right? So I don't really remember how our initial conversation went, but I asked her if she wanted to. I was gonna go get some bubble tea. Would she like to come along with me? And she said, yeah, sure. So we went to get some bubble tea on Saturday morning. Ultimately, the place that I wanted to go ended up being closed, so we ended up walking around a shopping area. And what I've noticed about her is that she is very she's like conversational to an extent, but so she wrote on her profile that that she is like quiet when you first get to know her, but opens up when she gets to know you a bit better. Which I like that she puts that there, you know, gets that out of the way. Hold on, Mochi says game stream just turned into just chatting. It's okay, we're still playing the game, we're just taking a quick break. But Luden says you can't read her, she's not a book. Well, okay, so here's the mixed. Hold on. Shub says, take a deep breath and go to her. Ask her, would you like to play games with me in Gaming Center? If she asks, why did you ask me to come with her? Then answer, I wanted to talk to you, and gaming is love. Ah, yes. The old, let's go to the arcade move. Very nice, Shub. Very nice. I initially wanted to just have like a little bit of a sit down and talk, but we did get a chance to talk in like a shopping area, but it was pretty busy where we were standing, so it was a little bit loud and hard to chat. But the gist of it, I felt like I got to know her a little bit better, but I noticed that she doesn't, like, I can't remember her asking me a single question. Like, I can prompt her with stuff to have her respond to, but when it comes to asking me a question, she doesn't really ask. And this isn't really to say, when I say that, it makes it sound like she wants to talk about herself or like she's conceited. I don't think she's conceited at all. It's just very like odd. So I'll give you an example. So like I'll ask her like where'd you go to college? Like, oh, I went to college at this place. Then I'd be like, okay, so what did you study at college? She's like, oh, I studied art. And kind of around this time, you would kind of like expect that she would be like, oh, what about you? But that question doesn't really come up. So I'll be like, oh, well, I went to college here and I studied this. What do you like so much about art? Do you have any pictures of your art? And then she'll kind of like show me the pictures that she made of her art, what each one is, and blah blah blah. We talked about like YouTube, for example. Like what does she like to watch? She likes to watch like Jacksepticeye or something. And then you would think that like the follow-up question would be like, well, what do you like to watch? But that question doesn't really come, so I'm just like, okay. I don't know. It's kind of tough because I'm kind of unsure how to interpret that. Like, a part of me wants to interpret it as like maybe she's just not interested in me at all if she doesn't ask me any questions, but at the same time, I personally am really bad at eye contact, and I get really like nervous and lose my train of thought when it comes to eye contact. For the we went on the date for like about an hour and a half, and the first hour, she made eye contact with me like a handful of times. The rest of the time, she was like looking like elsewhere. And I would know because my eye contact was like a lot stronger. Not like uncomfortably like staring daggers or anything, but you know, like I could tell when she's looking at me, and I feel like a lot of the time she wasn't looking at me, which kind of indicates to me that like she's really shy. So I guess I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what to interpret between like, is she really shy and just like nervous? Because she doesn't seem very nervous on the outside, but like for me, for example, like I get pretty nervous when I make eye contact. I lose my train of thought. Like I'm more prone to answering the question and not thinking about follow-up questions. And a lot of this helps. It helps to stream. I've been doing this for like 2 years now. And I'm kind of used to monologuing, even if it's like dead quiet. I'm used to just monologuing. I can talk about whatever. I don't really think about it very much. I've gotten really good at just turning my internal monologue external. So for that reason, talking, at least monologuing, comes like pretty easy to me. And I'm assuming she's not a streamer, so unless she's a secret streamer, I don't know. But you know, maybe there's just a difference in conversation style there or something, but it's hard to say. But Shub says, if you call her arcade, she will not feel embarrassed too, and while playing the game, she will be open and maybe she will talk freely. Believe me, it works. I didn't think about that. I should have took her to the arcade, actually. But Shub calls me a coward, but it's okay. I can't do eye contact. It's too tough. But Shub says, just be kind with that girl and leave the rest to nature. If you two are destined, you will come together. So true, Shub. I agree. And Crusader's got a shower. Stinky Crusader, I hope you have a wonderful shower. But no, I'm not particularly good at the crane game, but I didn't play very much, so. But how are you in the date? Uncomfortable, super quiet, off-putting? Maybe she's reading you too. I'd say that I was, surprisingly, I wasn't really nervous about it at all. I'm more nervous about getting my blood drawn than I was about the date. Weirdly enough, I don't really know why, but I feel like the date was kind of went like for me, it was, you know how like when I stream, the beginning of the stream, I'm a little more like awkward than like an hour in. It was kind of like that. It was just kind of like me talking at the beginning of stream, kind of, for the whole date. It wasn't really like super awkward, you know. But Appy's got to hit the hay. Hope you have a wonderful night, Appy. Thank you for joining us. Good night, Appy John. Good night. But yeah, I don't know. But Shub says, what's your age? The answer I've been giving is mid-20s. I want to keep my actual age a secret, but we'll say mid-20s. That'll be my go-to answer for a bit. Not 30 yet. Once I hit 30, I'll be like a dinosaur. But anywho, yeah. So, I don't know. And sorry, going back to the date. Towards the end of the date, I screwed up. This isn't on her at all. This isn't her at all. But towards the end of the date, keep in mind, this is broad daylight. The parking lot's wide open. I should have walked her to her car, but I didn't. I was basically saying, like, I gotta figure out what my family wants for lunch, so I gotta give them a call, but, you know, see you later or whatever. I said it more eloquently than that. So I was waving by, and she was walking away, and waving by to me too, and there was a moment where she kind of, like, stopped and had, like, body language to kind of, like, indicate that, like, maybe she was thinking about going in for a hug. It wasn't, like, arms outstretched or anything. It was more of just kind of, like, she was walking away, and then she kind of, like, awkwardly stopped for, like, a second. Like a split second, and then she just kept going. And in that moment, I kept waving. That's a critical blunder. That's not her fault. That's kind of on me, but I bring up this moment to kind of show that, like, it's a moment like that I'm like, maybe, are you into me, or I don't know, and then we'll get there. Let me respond to a few messages here. Shub says, then okay, I was afraid that I'm giving dating advice to a minor. No, I am absolutely positively not a minor. I'm very much an adult. But anyway, Preston says, I will say, my dude, the fact that you got a date 2 says mission accomplished, great success. Not yet. So, I'm trying to think of exactly how the conversation went, but I asked her, like, I asked her, what did I say? I said something along to the effect of, like, sorry, after the date, I sent her a message through the dating app to say something to the effect of, it was nice meeting you, let me know if you, or when you get back home safely. And she messaged me back and said, like, I had fun today. And I said, you know, I had fun too. Let me know if you are interested in meeting up again. I'd like to get to know you a little better, or I'm open to getting to know you a little better. And she said, I will let you know. Period. Which, I know Mochi's here is saying that I'm overanalyzing. The period's never a good sign. When you get the little, like, I'll let you know, period. Period, bad sign. So I figured, like, okay, I thought that was kind of like the gentle, like, I'm not interested. So I said, cool. And she continued, and she was like, said something about how she took a nap because the sun took all the energy out of her. And I'm just kind of like unsure, because I'm like, so welcome at the Giggles, by the way. I'm unsure because I'm like, so then are you, I guess the I will let you know part kind of like indicates to me, like, oh, okay, so she's probably not interested. But then she also keeps talking, which kind of makes it seem like, okay, so you are open to talking to me, or I don't, and then, anyways, so from this, I just kind of, I'm just like, okay, so surely I made it clear that the ball is in her court, that if she wants to hang out with me again, I'm totally open to doing so. I just want to know that she's interested in me, that she wants to hang out again. And I didn't get a message for several days, and then I messaged today, and I was like, do you want to, would you like to hang out this weekend? And she's like, I'm hanging out with a friend on Saturday. And I'm like, okay, will Sunday work? And she's like, depends what time. I didn't reply to this, by the way. This is where it's left off. I haven't replied for like 3 hours. But, we'll get there. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I haven't replied. Anywho, sorry, let me catch up on a few messages here. Mochi says I'm overthinking. Gotta give it time to figure out each other's wavelengths, I guess. Mochi's got a shower too. Stinky Mochi. Preston says, don't overthink it, Taku. It's not that cryptic. Just be you. You want to go out again? Also, she said, the F word. Great success. Fun? The F word is fun. And Giggle says, Taku, give it time. She gave you a whole disclaimer that she's quiet to start. Maybe she's a little awkward and not the best conversationalist, but that can change over time. Preston says, she's still talking to you. It wouldn't be that way if she wasn't interested. Like, that's kind of the weird part, because I'm like, it seems like she's interested, but she's not, but maybe she is, but I guess what I want at some point, I just want to know that she's interested. Not like any of this, like, I don't want to have to, like, I want something more direct. Something like, would you like to hang out this weekend? I mean, I guess you could say that her saying she had fun is great success. But I just want to know, man, you know? But anyways, welcome back, Crusader. What have I missed? You haven't missed much. I just explained that. At the end of the day, I'm just saying that I want something. I want an indication that she's, like, interested in me, you know, like, wants to hang out with me. Aside from, not like a passive, I'm open to hanging out, but more of like a, let's do this thing, you know. I guess that's, I don't know. But hard to say. Anywho, but Giggle says if she wasn't responding, that's a clear sign. I was talking to a guy, we would play Wordle every day. All of a sudden, I didn't hear from him for a week straight. That is a clear sign of disinterest. I blocked him after that. Right, but she didn't message me since Saturday, so is that also a sign of disinterest, or? I don't know. Preston says she won't say it or be direct. It's the fact she's keeping in touch and telling you things. Maybe she's a busy woman. Mayhaps. Or she is simply mirroring you. Not mirroring me. But you wish for a little more desire from her. This could be true too. Damn it. If you are behaving withdrawn, she's gonna feel awkward too. I don't think I've been behaving withdrawn. I will say that Giggles knows me IRL. Giggles has described me as being aloof, like, before she got to know me, you know, being very, like, kind of standoffish. I can't. My face is stuff like this, I can't. Anyways, but, you know, maybe it's a mix of, like, the monotone voice that kind of makes her feel like I'm not interested, or maybe it's my demeanor of always having my hands in my pockets for some reason that maybe makes her feel like I'm not interested. Maybe it's my constant gamer slouch that makes it seem like I'm low energy on the date. I don't know. Maybe. You do have a good point. Maybe. It could be me taking 3 hours to respond to committing to a time that could express my disinterest. Anyways. But yes, no matching of the energy set the tone. After a couple of conversations, I got to know you better and realized you're not at all like that. Thank you. Thank you. Great success. But you know, I don't know. Streaming is different though. If you guys saw me through like a video cam, you'd probably be like, oh, this guy doesn't want to be here. I do, but you wouldn't know that. So, anyways, but he's just a chill guy. Give it time. I'm just a chill guy, man. I'm just a little chill guy. I don't know. I guess. I mean, worst case scenario, I'm still single. So, ultimately, it should be fine. Anyways. Baludin says, I have a mission for you in the state. Tell her, kept you waiting, huh? See how she responds? I wish that worked, but I've already, like, half confirmed that she hasn't watched Metal Gear. I asked her what... She mentioned Jacksepticeye, watching Jacksepticeye on YouTube. And I'm pretty sure Jacksepticeye was playing Metal Gear, so I asked if she was watching Metal Gear, and I think she said no. It's a sad world we live in. Truly devastating. That answer truly devastates me. That one actually hurts me inside. But I wish she recognized it. I don't think she will, but I wish she did. Anywho. Alright. Back to it, guys. A 20-minute detour, but we're back. It's time for Until Then. Ludin says, sorry, man. That's okay. It's fine. I'm only devastated. It's alright. I'll only never recover. It's okay. No big deal. Even though it is, but it's fine. But it's not. Anyway. Why is this so hard? It's all in the flick of the wrist, my friend. It's all in the flick of the wrist. Nice. Oh, and, Giggles, did you set up the thing, mayhaps? Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Did you, are you feeling better? Or are you not well? Oh. Uh-huh. More like the flick of fortune. This game is rigged. Man, you're literally using your own coins. My friend. Watch and learn. Giggle says, no and no. Guys, guess what? What, Giggles? Giggle says, Taku got me a trampoline for my birthday. Nice, too. You didn't even give Ken a chance to answer the question. Unreal. Unreal. But no, yeah, it was Giggles' birthday a while ago. It's actually kind of far behind. Okay, so actually, since we're all here, I'm gonna tell you guys how we got to this point. So, I actually, her birthday gift, I actually had several iterations of. Before getting to the mini trampoline. So, I don't know if I should say the first one, because I might use it. I'll be vague about the first gift because I might actually use it in the future. So the initial gift I wanted to get her that I thought would be perfect, it was like one of those like scams kind of, where a product is advertised a certain way, but the seller on Amazon, like there's like 10 different sellers that all sell the same product that they advertise, but when you actually receive the product, it's a lower quality version from the one that's advertised. For that reason, I wasn't able to pin down the exact original seller of the product that was being advertised. So because I wasn't able to figure out the seller, I had to scrap that idea. So the initial idea didn't work out. And then we got to the second gift idea. So the second gift idea, I actually woke up one morning and suddenly it occurred to me. Giggles likes going outside and all these like outdoor activities, whatever, gross, outside and whatnot. I remembered something from my past. Moon shoes. I think. I don't remember exactly what the brand is called, but back in the like late 90s to early 2000s, there were these like wearable plastic shoes. They would be like, think of strapping like mini trampolines to the bottom of your feet, and then you would like run around with like the plastic trampolines on your feet, and you'd be able to like jump around. Anyway, they're really shoddily made, shall we say. And the reason I didn't get it, I actually... Am I allowed to share that? Anyways. But Crusader remembers. Crusader remembers. I think Ludin's around the same age as us, so I think Ludin might remember as well. But no, I was I woke up and I was like, oh, the moon shoes. I could get her the moon shoes. But I'm not sure. The reason I didn't get the moon shoes is because they're, as fun as it would be, they're technically designed for kids with kids' weight in mind. So they're not designed for a full-grown adult to be jumping around in. And on top of that, I'm not sure if they actively manufacture those. So anything that I get might be like 25 years old, and I don't want her to jump around in like 25-year-old elastic, because supposedly one of the reasons why moon shoes are not sold anymore is specifically because they're like an injury hazard. Like you like rolling an ankle is very, very likely. And I imagine that if you're an adult like trying to jump around on 25-year-old elastic, it's probably gonna snap and you're probably gonna like roll an ankle. So for that reason, I was like, as fun as that would be, it's not gonna happen. It's way too dangerous. I was looking around for alternatives to the moon shoes, but all of those were in the ballpark of like $300, which is a bit intense of an amount of money to be spending for a birthday gift. So for that reason, the moon shoes and others like it were kind of off the table. There was one like in the $100 range for like jumping shoes, but those were kind of lame. Like I watched YouTube videos of those. They're pretty lame. Like they don't seem like trampolines. They seem like they give a little bounce to your step, but not like the jump that I wanted, right? But Shub says, now I think I really need to go. All right, Shub. If you gotta go, we'll miss you. But I hope you have a wonderful time with VS Code. Oh, to the washroom. Okay. Well, have a fun poop, Shub. Never mind. Have a wonderful poop. I hope it goes well. I'm not sure if you're going or just going to the bathroom, but wherever you go, I wish you the best. Okay, so the moon shoes were out. Moon shoe alternatives were out as well. And then I was like, I could just get her a trampoline, but then it turns out that trampolines are actually, the really like big ones, they run in like the hundreds of dollars, and I'm like, okay, that's a little outside of my price range. But it turns out that they sell mini trampolines for like pretty reasonably priced, and they're pretty like decent. So I figured out this is perfect because it's in terms of the fitting Giggles, I was like, sorry, fitting Giggles is like personality. In terms of something she'd like, it's on par with what the original gift was. The original gift is in a completely different vein of gift, but I feel like it matched Giggles very well. The only downside is that I wanted to give Giggles something that she could use outside. The mini trampoline, I mean, you could move the mini trampoline outside, but for the most part, it's kind of like, it's not really like much of an outside. It's more of an inside thing. That's kind of the only downside to that. The good news is that you can pick it up and you can just use it in the living room, like Giggles suggests. So, but yeah, it's too bad that Giggles is sick and exhausted, but you know, it is what it is. I understand. Anywho, but Shub says, "Wonderful what? Wonderful bathroom break." You see. Excuse me. Perfect. But yeah, no worries. I hope you have a wonderful wherever you're going, Shub. Hope you have a wonderful wherever you're going. But yeah, I know you can't really put a big trampoline anywhere, but I don't know. Honestly, if someone gave me a big trampoline, I think I'd have to set it up indoors. I don't have anywhere to put it, but I mean, it's a trampoline, man. You know what I mean? Space isn't the issue. The trampoline is the priority. It doesn't matter. If I get a trampoline, well, I guess my room is the trampoline room now, you know? But I just hope it's big enough. The one I got is 40 inches. 40 inches in diameter for the trampoline. I'm hoping it's big enough, but, you know, I mean, I'm also hoping it's bouncy. It's hard to distinguish between ones that are for fun and ones that are for exercise. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It should function the same, but I want one that's, like, really bouncy for fun, you know? Not, like, hard for exercise. Anyways, we'll find out in a bit once Giggles feels better. Anyways, but yeah, I got Giggles a trampoline. Hopefully she doesn't try to do a flip. That's super dangerous. It's less dangerous on the big ones. The small ones, that could kill you. Do not do a flip on the small ones. The big ones, you do that at your own risk, but the small ones, definitely not. Best case scenario, you roll an ankle. Worst case scenario, you're dead. So don't do a flip. So, anyway. But yeah, you won't catch me trying to do a flip. My mom already told me to be careful. Giggles, did your mom have a laugh about the trampoline? I can already imagine the video call. Giggles be like, look mom, look what Taku got me. Shows a trampoline. I can imagine it already. I don't know how to play this game. Is this a 6 or a 9? 6, 7. Oh. Wait, is that 0? Or... Oh, these are zeros. My bad. Nope. Okay. Well, I got something. 6, 9, 6, 7. She wanted to make sure it was a tiny one. Then she breathed a sigh of relief. She knows I can get crazy. So true. The small one, yeah. Like, I don't want the trampoline to be too small, though. You know? Like, I want it to be, like, big enough so that it's, like, big for one person, but not big enough for two. No, actually, no, maybe two people would be fine. But not, like, super big. But anyways, that's fine. Moving on. I am a master. It's like he leveled up because he has a girlfriend now. You mean 2 girlfriends? That's 2 levels up. Oh, shut up. Sorry, I know that music's been loud for a while. Oh, this is awkward. Oh, never mind. I didn't notice there was a speech bubble there. Okay, let me turn the volume back up. Since we're out of loud festival music. G49. Ah, I have a 49. That's close enough, right? Not how this works, unfortunately. Hey! Save the photo for when I win. V9. Doesn't look likely, I'm afraid. Damn, why do I even bother? Because it's fun? It's funner when you win. And here I thought our friendship was enough. Look who's getting sapped. I can appreciate my friends. Damn right you are. We're the best. This is nice. Yeah? Yeah. Listen, I know I've kind of been in a slump. I had big plans for myself, and I haven't been able to make them happen. Hey man, it'll come. It's been frustrating. I feel like I'm not living up to myself. Don't be like that. But I'm alright. No. You're all left. I'm glad we're here together. Having fun. Yeah, having fun. How have you been, Mark? After, you know... better. I think. It felt good to get things off my chest. Now I'm just trying not to think about it too much. I don't even know. So much has been confusing. Even what happened with Nicole. What happened with Nicole? I've been getting these visions? I don't know what to call them. Hallucinations? Hallucinations? Whoa. Are you okay, man? That sounds serious. It's hard to explain. It's like deja vu. And when I saw her, what did you see? It's really weird. You guys must think I'm crazy. Nah. Stressed? Maybe. You're sure you're alright, though? Yeah, I'm good. That's good. It's weird to say, but I've been feeling a little strange too. Yeah? But I don't know how to explain it either. Just the sense of things being off. Like, I keep forgetting something I need to do or fix. It's concerning. Yeah. I really hope it isn't anything serious. You and me both. How about you, Cap? Me? Things have been weird, but I don't think I've had any visions. Or omens of misfortune. Yeah, but I mean, what's been going on in your life? Now, you know, same old, same old. Same old, yep. Just go to school and go home. Unless I'm out with you guys, of course. I wish life were that simple. You make us feel like we're already in our 40s. I've been thinking of buying a Lambo, actually. Yeah, well, that's why I have you guys. To shake things up in my oh-so-boring life. That's a tall order. Yep. So now, you have to keep things spicy. Are you up to the task, Mark? I guess so. That's right. Our first mission is to go do something fun. Break's over and the rest of the fair awaits us. Where to, Miss Portillo? In all our years here, there's one thing we've yet to try. If you mean what I think you mean, it's a hard pass for me. Oh. It's too early to end the night here. What better way to spice up our lives? Maybe we can do that without risking death? Nuh-uh. It's time to face our fears once and for all. To the Ferris wheel. You're cringing. I am not. I admire the desire to face your fears. Look at that thing shaking. Dude, I would not go on a Ferris wheel. Not like that. Kath, are you sure you want to do this? 100%. It was nice knowing you guys. At least we got to have one last fun day together. Now, lighten up. We're not going to die. These things are safe as can be. Oh, don't be such a scaredy cat. Wait, is that... it's her. I'm just looking out for our health and safety. Mark's with me. Alright, Mark. Mark? Should I say hi? Dude. That's her, right? Huh? No, yeah. Aren't you gonna say hi? I don't know if I should. Right. Because that would be cheating on Luis. 2 dates in 1 day. You're a madman. Oh no. You heard that, Rydell? There has to be only 2 people at a time to maintain balance? Hey. Ah well. Rydell, let's go. Mark, you'll have to go with someone else. Wait. I'm gonna kill them. Kind of real wingman, though. Hey, Nicole. Oh, Mark! Funny running into you here. I wish I could say the same. I wanted to apologize again for save it. Do you need a Ferris wheel partner? Oh, turns out I need one, too. You just gonna go by yourself? What the hell do I say? How do I start? How do I even... I shouldn't have freaked out on you that day. Huh? No, I should be apologizing. I shouldn't have touched your stuff without permission. That's true. And it was also right after I destroyed your poster. Also true. I really am sorry. I still shouldn't have yelled at you like that. It's just that piece. How did you know... I learned it from my mom. But how? It's an insane coincidence, I know. I think Mom heard you play it at the recital. A long time ago. Whoa. That is an insane coincidence indeed. Right? Your parents told me about you writing it. I mean, I hope that's okay. Yeah. That's so weird. It must mean something to you, for you to remember it so well. Well, I don't remember all of it. It's all hazy now, but just with the parts I remember, even if it's not complete, it's beautiful. And I could tell it really struck a chord with my mom. I'm glad she likes it. She loves it. Loved it. She loved it. What do you mean? Can I tell you something? Something kind of heavy. My mom, she's gone. I'm so sorry to hear that, Mark. It's okay. That must be why you play the piano. I think so. It's why I try. I want to feel close to her. Does it work? I don't know. But then, maybe that's not the point. Sorry. Do you think it's stupid? No, I don't think it's stupid. That piece, the piano, they mean a lot to me too. Why did you stop playing them? I mean, only if you want to talk about it. It's complicated. I guess I quit for the same reason you started. What do you mean? It is hard, losing someone. My best friend left with no explanation. He was my biggest supporter when it came to the piano. But that was a long time ago. My family and I are really trying to start over this year. Oh, of course. Right. The earthquake. It hit our hometown pretty hard. We had no choice. That must have been really hard. It was. There's a lot. I wish I could still do back home. But it's alright. We're better now, at least. Safer. Getting a fresh start in Liamson. And all. Well, welcome to Liamson. It's not much, but it's home. DJs and Ferris wheels on All Souls, eh? Ha, you remember. Yeah, totally a thing here. Obviously, I love sucking lemons. Wait, what? I knew it! It was you, wasn't it? How did you... Wait. Hanabi 14. In the flesh. What? You stole my win! I spent days grinding for that fight. Look, it's a hard game, okay? You have to take all the wins you can get. How dare you? Besides, you killed me right after. So we're probably even? Did you forget you ruined my poster? And touched my stuff? Okay, but you were blocking the way. And you blew up at me? How about we start over? Hi, I'm Nicole Laxama. Totally nice, new girl, no anger issues, won't steal your League of Masters wins. Okay. Hi, Nicole. I'm Mark Borgia. Cool dude with very cool very good manners, and epic gaming skills. Hey, Mark. Yeah? I think I have an idea. Okay, I just want to say, it's very strange that Luis was... I'm pretty sure that in the first iteration of this, chapters 1 to 5, I'm pretty sure that Luis was the one that played video games with Mark unknowingly, not Nicole. I'm pretty sure Nicole didn't play video games, so it's very strange that that's switched. Anyways, I think I have an idea. I'd like to help you learn the piano. What? You heard me. Why? Because I know how you feel. Huh. I mean... So tell me, are you in? Holding hands on the... First day? Second day? First date? First date? I gotta warn you. My hands are sweaty. And I haven't washed them for at least 5 hours. I'm in. I don't wash my hands after I pee. I only wash with water after I poop. So, I guess in return, can I show you around? I know this one place I think you'll like. Is it better than the Ferris wheel? You bet. Ah! Why are we dressing up in a horror house? Aren't we supposed to just come in? Nope. I got the secret promo, where you can be one of the ghosts and scare the poop out of people. It's on me, don't worry. Wow. I've never heard of that. Is that a Liamson thing too? Nah, not really. So what are we waiting for? How about we play a little game? Whoever scares the most people out of here wins. You didn't tell me we were gonna compete. Don't you want to? I don't... Because this is such an easy game for me. Huh. You'll take those words back. Better keep count. You wish. Alright. I feel like is it more difficult than last time? I think this is more difficult than last time. So far, anyways. I don't remember the bars taking this long to...
go anywhere. Mochi says, OMG, you're still streaming. I was scared I'd be gone. I'd be gone too long. Oh! I just got a like on a dating app. Nice. But no, I'm still going. However, I will have to be looking for the next breakpoint. Because we are close to time. Speaking of being close to time, I haven't decided what we're doing on Friday yet. Currently, the schedule says that we're just going to do until then. Right now, I'm kind of on the fence. Because I feel like I've kind of made the expectation. What the hell? What was that? Ha! Keep up, boy! Okay, just gotta breathe. What the hell did I just see? Damn it, just took that from me. But yeah, I feel like I've set up the expectation that we'll do multiplayer stuff on Friday. So I haven't quite committed yet to until then. But admittedly, if I do swap something in, the chances are I'm going to swap in Dark Tide. Just to... What the? That's freaky. Well, well, well. Excuse my hubris, but I don't think I even need to ask for your count. Mark. Hey. Mark? Are you okay? I just remembered something awful. What was it? Do you want to talk about it? I don't... No, I'm... Hey, it's alright. You're okay. You're safe. You're here. You're okay. But what if I'm not here? What if I'm somehow trapped in the recesses of my mind or something? Okay. Almost home. Everything seems fine now. I hope it stays that way. Mochi says no. Would you like to see more Until Then on Friday? Mochi? Huh? No new gossip in town, it seems. Maybe I should send a photo of the cast to Nicole. What are they doing here? Hey. Mr. Suave's finally home from 2 dates. Hey guys, sorry I left you in. Oh, don't even say anything. Your success is our success. We want to hear all about your date. That's why we're here. Actually, I should be heading home. It's pretty late. You came all this way? Just wanted to make sure she gets here safe. Do you remember that basketball player? Ryan Soriano? Yeah, turns out he never showed up for a shift. Oh, wow. I mean, maybe he just wasn't feeling well. Or slept through it, but, you know, better safe than sorry. He probably just went somewhere and didn't let anyone know. Ken says more, yes? Okay. Until then, it is. That'll be Friday. And then I don't remember what I put on the schedule for Saturday. Admittedly, I do kind of have to get on Rogue Trader. I've taken quite a break from Rogue Trader. I need to put that back on the schedule. I don't remember if I did put it on the schedule, but I think we'll just go with whatever the schedule said. I might have put Until Then. I don't remember. I was kind of lazy when I wrote this week's schedule. I was like, okay, Until Then? Yep, it's going in. So, there is a possibility that Saturday randomly gets changed out. If the date moves times, I might need to cancel for... Ooh. If something comes up on... Something might actually come up on Friday. If something does come up on Friday, I might actually have to cancel Friday. So here's what I'll do. At Ken, if you are 18 plus, and only if, then you're welcome to join the Discord. The Discord, this is a PSA, but the Discord is the best place to find my latest stream schedule, what's happening, If I need to delay the stream or just outright cancel it or surprise whatever I'm doing, the best place to get notified about that, Discord. No pressure to join. Just know that if anybody out there is interested in the Discord, it's linked on my profile. 18 plus only though, so please only join if you're 18 plus. It's more of a safety issue. It's not so much that it's adult content, it's because it's a safety issue. To protect minors, you see. Anywho, but yeah, that's my PSA done. Well, yeah, definitely 18. Thank you, Ken. You are welcome to join if you would like. You are more than welcome. But yeah, I write my stream schedule as events. I have a stream schedule tab of my, or sorry, not tab. I have a stream schedule channel on my Discord server. That I need to delete that. I haven't updated that for a long time, but the calendar events are what I use nowadays to show what I'm doing. And then that way, if you wanted to mute notifications for any of the stuff on the server, but only want notifications for stream stuff, then you can just click on the notification for the stream related stuff. Anyways, moving on. Still, that's a little creepy. Yeah. So you two better be careful, okay? Yes, Mom. You going home alone? Yeah, but don't worry about me. I'll be careful. You done picking photos, Kath? Hey, let me see. Nuh-uh. These aren't for your eyes, mister. Don't tell me it's another booger photo. They're worse. Ha, well, I want to sleep. Rydell is me. Just give the others back to me at school, okay? You got it, boss. You okay, man? You're looking a little pale. I got woozy. Yeah, I got a little woozy at the fair. What, are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay now. Just had to sit a bit. Maybe you were woozy. With love. Shut it. Okay. You two better get some sleep, you hear me? Yes, Mom. Good night, kids. What about you? Not really feeling tired yet. Do you mind me staying a little? Shoot. Like, I actually need to end, but I really want to know what happens. I really need to end, but this does not feel like a good spot to end. But if I keep going, we're gonna get locked in for another, like, 20 minutes. At least. Shoot. Okay. Tell me everything. So... Well... Okay, so... The desire to know is more powerful. To know more is powerful. The story's getting really interesting. So, to recap, by the way, if anybody here has not finished the entirety of Until Then, now is your spoiler warning. I'm going to talk about everything that I have seen so far. But if you've played through chapter 1 to 5 once, you're not done. So that's your warning. I'm going to start talking about things we've seen. So here we go. We're entering spoiler talk territory. You know, please don't mention anything I haven't seen, but I'm going to mention all the stuff that we have seen so far. So, so far, the game is advertised as having 1 to 5 chapters. And in the original 1 to 5 chapters, Mark is like kind of going through his like daily high school life, and you kind of get like there's some kind of like catastrophe that happens before the story takes place where, like, I don't know, like earthquakes or tsunamis around the world are causing like mass destruction. And now Mark is here, and the initial 1 to 5 chapters is about Mark kind of living his high school life while also learning the piano to kind of cope with his mom's death, because he's in denial about his mom having died. His mom and dad were originally going to go overseas for a bit to try to send some money back home for Mark, but ultimately the mom got on the plane first, the plane set off, and then the catastrophes happened. The mom's plane was lost. Therefore, the mom is dead. Therefore, Mark is kind of in denial about his mom's passing, and he's learning piano to kind of cope with his mom's passing. But Giggles is going to take some night calls to come to the sleep. Good night. Good night, Giggles. Good night. Have a wonderful night. Yeah, I think I will end here once I'm done explaining. And throughout the original 1 to 5 chapters, Mark, he has these moments of like deja vu where he thinks he's seen some things before, but he's not really sure. And he meets this girl, Louise, and Louise believes that she had a similar feeling where she feels like she's seen things before. She gets this theory that, like, when it rains, maybe, like, people disappear if you're not observing them, and, like, maybe the reason that we feel like we've seen things before is because our thoughts are being, like, pushed into somebody else's head. And maybe there's some kind of, like, thought mix-up type things going on. Anywho, so then the game kind of ends with Mark kind of overcoming acknowledging his mom's death, and towards the end of the game, we're at prom night with Kath, and Kath wants to tell us something, and Kath wants to tell us something during the final dance at prom. Ultimately, by the time the final dance comes around, Kath isn't there, so we go to chase after Kath. We finally find Kath, but then Kath ends up getting hit by a car and dying. We go to her funeral, and then at the end of the game, the very, very end, we hear like Kath left us a CD before she died, which basically said that, like, that she's sad that all her friends kind of have a purpose and places they're going, but she doesn't. And she feels kind of like stuck. But she wants to find her purpose. Something to that effect. And we play like the little racing game with Kath. We play an old video game which happens to have a recording of Kath playing the racing game. In it, towards the end of the race, she kind of like screws up. You have the opportunity to like blitz past her, but I took the opportunity to not win so that Kath could win. And then from there, the game kind of like ends, but it asks if you want to continue. So I said yes. So the credits roll and all that, but everything regarding the memory swap stuff, everything regarding the memory swap and the people disappearing thing that Luis was predicting, that whole deja vu plotline was never resolved. At the end of the game, Luis was like, "Oh, well, guess I was wrong," and the game just kind of ends. So I started continuing the game again, starting from chapter 1, but now the game is different. So it follows a similar plot, but some scenes are entirely new. Welcome into Definitely Not Insert. We are on Act 2, I think. I just finished the first chapters 1 to 5. I'm currently doing chapter 3 for the second time. That's where we're at. But welcome in, welcome in. So I'm explaining everything that we've seen up to this point. So, in the second iteration, it generally follows the same plot line, but some things are a little different and some things are very different. So, in the original chapters 1 to 5, we were playing as... We were doing like a presentation with our best guy friend. I can't remember what his name was. But in the second iteration, we were doing the presentation with Kath, which doesn't make sense. And then, like, there was a part where we went on a bus with Kath. That scene wasn't present at all in the original. There was a part recently today where we went to a coffee stand and talked to Luis. That part wasn't in the original chapter 1 to 5. So we're pretty much replaying chapters 1 to 5 again, following a similar plot line to begin with, but as this second iteration is going on, we're experiencing like a further and further deviation from the original. So I'm interested to see where it goes. So that's where we're at. However, we're out of time, so I'm gonna have to end. But let me catch up on a few messages. Ken says, this is like dropping a bomb. I agree, Ken. I agree. I wasn't expecting this. I mean, I tried to know as little as possible about this game before I got into it. Being that it was rated overwhelmingly positive, I figured I probably don't need to look into this to determine that I want to watch it, you know. Yeah. But thank you so much for the follow to Definitely Not Insert. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Hope to see you around more often. Thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, it's I tried to know as little as possible before going into this game because I figured it's overwhelmingly positive. Chances are I'm gonna like it, so I don't really need to do a whole lot of research on this. Plus, I like story games. Plus, I was gonna say something, but dropped off my mind. So, but this gives me some serious Doki Doki Literature Club vibes. It hasn't given me those vibes yet, but I am interested to see where the story goes. This almost like a time loop type thing. Not to say it is a time loop, but I don't quite know yet. But this loop thing was something that I wasn't expecting. Going into it, I actually thought this game was gonna be like purely sad. So to have some kind of like supernatural or sci-fi or strange thing going on here is something that I really didn't expect. But it works really well because I like sci-fi. So, but yippee, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for welcoming in Insert. And all I can say is that this is a very amazing game. So true. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm enjoying it a lot. But I want to give you guys, before we end, I want to give you guys a little more information about my channel. Being that there's actually a lot of new people here tonight. Looking at you, Shub, Ken, Insert. I believe there's one more. Anywho, but yes, so I'm Taku. I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday occurs at the same time. So for me, it's 6 to 8. Right now, it's about 9 o'clock for me. So if you take the current time and subtract 3 hours, 3 hours ago is when I started, right now is when I end. I do that for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And Saturday, that one's kind of hard to explain with time zones, but if you take the current time and add 12 hours, that's when I start on a Saturday, and then I go for about 5 hours on Saturdays. So, but yeah, currently we're working through Until Then, but I am a big fan of Warhammer 40k, so we're also slowly working our way through Rogue Trader, and I also played Dark Tide and Space Marine 2 on the side, and in the near future, I would like to get possibly do the Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways DLC sometime soon. And I would also like to... there's a game called Nobody Lives Under the Lighthouse or something that I recently bought. I want to check that out as well. It's supposed to be pretty scary or supernatural or whatnot. So, yeah, I'm going to try to do something a little scarier for this month since it is October. Anywho, but thank you guys for joining me. Thank you so much. There's a lot of people here to thank tonight. We're going to have to end on kind of a bit of a cliffhanger, but we will pick this up on Friday. If you take the current time and subtract 3 hours, that is when we are going to start on Friday for more Until Then. Unfortunately, we got to end here. I gotta peace out. But thank you guys for joining me. Thank you to Happy, Crusader, Kitsune, Mochi, Ken, Insert, Luden and Preston, Giggles, Shub, Domingo. I still feel like I'm missing one. Sorry if I missed you, but I think that's everybody. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you all for joining me, and I will catch you guys on Friday. I think. Yeah, and if there's any changes that need to be made, I'll let you guys know through Discord. So have a wonderful night, everybody. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you so much to Ken and Insert for the follow. Thank you so much. And see you tomorrow. Nay, 2 days from now. In 48 hours. But yes, I hope to see you soon, Ken. Crusader says, what a wonderful stream. I'm very glad I could make it. Yippee for the new faces. Yippee for the cool game. Goodbye and good night. Thank you so much, Crusader. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for stopping by. And yes, yippee to the new faces. Good night, everybody. And I'll catch you guys on Friday. Good night, all.